Hi, White Lotus fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I am Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we'll talk about Season 3, Episode 6 of The White Lotus. It is called Denials. So this is the aftermath of the moon party. And this is when, I'm going to get right into it, Saxon learns what he really did. And what he really did, he did with his brother.
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to get too detailed because incest is a very subject. We haven't had a lot of incest talk on TV since Game of Thrones.
Yes.
But he had thought in his mind that he was maybe pleasuring himself, but still weird, kind of because his brother's sleeping with Chloe right next to him.
That's already weird enough for me.
Right, that was enough.
That was weird, yeah.
I feel like he even was kind of eeked by it too. Mm-hmm. But then we learned that no, it wasn't him pleasuring himself. It was his brother.
Right.
Sorry, oh God, this is so gross. I just can't. I'm trying to be nice here.
Yes.
Anyway, at this point, he's told that by Chelsea and Chloe, who of course he doesn't believe it at first, but he just is stomach turning, he's nauseous about it. But then Lachlan obviously didn't realize it right away.
Completely blacks out, right?
Yes.
Like does he ever even realize it?
Yes. So while they're doing the group meditating later on, because he goes with Piper,
yes.
And then because you have to quiet your mind.
His mind, yes, okay.
And then he starts to realize.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Piper really wants the monks to speak to her parents. I can't think of two worse people to talk to at this very moment. Not that she knows.
Yeah.
But Victoria's off somewhere doing her thing because she's Victoria. She's a loose cannon. But then when Tim gets it there and he asks him, what happens when we die? And I like that Luang Portira, I don't know if I'm saying that right, he said, good question. And then he has this really beautiful way or philosophy of explaining that we're kind of all reabsorbed into the ocean. Mm-hmm. So it's a homecoming of sorts. I thought that was a great, beautiful way to think of it.
Yes. Unless it inspires you to go kill people.
Then that's probably not okay.
Yeah, it's that's nice if they die then because they get reabsorbed into the earth.
Yeah, no, we don't like that. No, we don't condone that kind of stuff. So there's that. And then Rick, after meeting up with his friend Frank in the last episode, the whole ruse is that he wants his friend Frank to pretend like he's a Hollywood director and a director who's interested in Sritala.
Yes.
So
there should have been a little more preparation.
I know. He just said, we're going over there and this is what's going to happen. So,
yes.
So then, we'll get to that. All right, so now this is also the very awkward morning where Kate tells Lori that she saw Valentin sneaking out of Jacqueline's room. Now, Lori does not hold back.
Yes.
Lori is, well, first of all, she's rude to Valentin. Mm-hmm. Then she calls Jacqueline out on it. But I didn't really think it was cool of Jacqueline to seem so caught off guard. What do you mean? Just own it.
Yeah, why are you denying?
On.
You're staying in the same villa. They're going to see the comings and go, what's going on. They're going to see what's going on. Yes. And so, I don't know why deny.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, I understand her frustration, Lori's frustration, but also...
Yeah. It was, their friendship is
awkward.
Their friendship is so awkward because I feel like it's kind of like what is actually going on in the minds of maybe friendships, but like Lori says things.
Yes.
But most friendships probably are complicated like that, but they don't say anything.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what's really interesting about this season of White Lotus is these three girls.
Yes, yeah. I think so too, especially being women.
Yes. Again, something you really don't see on TV. They're presenting it.
Well, Mike White, the creator, said he stayed at a resort and overheard three women like them talking like this. As soon as one would leave, the other two would talk about her. So it happens.
I'm so drawn to that.
I am too. So Lori makes a comment about how, we're all just the same as we were when we were in 10th grade, just implying that I think basically that Jacqueline hasn't changed, right? Mm-hmm. And then we find out that Jacqueline's husband said his excuse was that he wasn't answering was that his phone was dead. For a week?
Really?
I don't think so.
Suspicious.
I mean, she probably already was suspicious that something might be going on outside of their marriage, that she was so open to just sleep with Valentin.
Yes.
But
a revenge type thing. You're going to do that? Even though I don't know what you're doing, I'm going to do this.
Maybe even assuming he's doing something similar. But either way, there's a lot of tension between these three girls. But Kate also seemed shocked by the reaction of Lori. What did you think she was going to do when you told her that, right? She's
Yeah.
obviously going to be a little bit perturbed by it, but it is true. Okay, well then why didn't you try to go sleep with him?
Yes.
It's very complicated.
It's like, I didn't want to, but you shouldn't have either.
Right.
But why? I know.
Yeah.
But I get it though.
Yeah.
Like the feelings are very real. Like they feel real to me.
All three of them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awkward. All right, Belinda's son arrives early and then walks in on Ponchai sleeping naked in her bed. And this, just find the most awkward moments, Mike White.
Yes.
This is one of them.
Her son handled it so well though.
Yeah, I
he's
know.
pretty
They have a
cool.
really great dynamic.
Yes.
The mother-son relationship. So anyway, I thought it was kind of endearing of Fabian to invite Belinda to watch him sing. Mm-hmm. That was sweet. I don't know where that's going or what the point of that is.
I don't either.
Maybe he just doesn't feel like connected to this job because he's obviously not super great at it. Anyway.
And why does he want to sing so bad? Like, what is this? Like, what? I feel like he's trying to like prove something, that he can do something. I don't know. I just have this bad feeling he's going to be like very embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know, like it's going to be like something an amount of embarrassment that he cannot handle.
We're not going to want to see that. That's going to be hard to watch.
Cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Belinda is invited to Greg Gary's house party. And he offers her $100,000 to basically go away.
Yeah.
I know you're on to me. I mean, I didn't do anything, but just so you can get it out of mind, here's $100,000.
Yes.
What would you do?
I mean, her son had a good point in saying that he's probably going to kill you if you don't take it, right? Like, you're not going to be safe. So I kind of think, I mean, her only choice, okay, so but maybe there's three choices. Don't take it, go to the police, but what if the police don't learn anything about it, right?
Yep.
And then, or nothing comes of that and she's screwed. He'll come after her. Mm-hmm. And then second, she takes it, stays quiet. That seems like a good option. And the other one is don't take it, don't go to the police.
That would be my option.
Don't take it, don't go to the police. But he will always wonder, are you going to go to the police and then kill you?
Oh, God.
So I think in this scenario, because she probably doesn't have evidence that he did anything.
Yeah.
No one does, right?
Right.
So I think probably if I reasoned it out that way, I'd probably take the money
Okay.
and keep my mouth shut unless evidence appeared somewhere. Maybe don't use the money right away.
Oh.
Keep it so that, like, you know,
She said
you
she'd
could be like, see, I'm not guilty. I was just keeping it to protect my... Like, if you use it, and I feel like you're implicating yourself, too. Maybe.
You also can't prove that that's why he gave $100,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
To like as an accomplice to murder, right? You can't prove that was their transaction. Well, so you'll stop talking about this unless he makes her sign something. Then it's like no.
Yeah. Just seems so illegal.
I don't like Greg Gary.
No.
For more reasons than how he was with Tanya.
Yeah.
Just
So many.
He's,
Yes.
okay. Anyway, so that was that episode. Sorry they're so short. We're just keeping it concise because we really want to,
Get to the
get
juicy
there.
part.
Yes. Okay, everybody, let us know what you thought of this episode of White Lotus. Comment below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.